Let's talk about orgasms and spirituality. At the moment of orgasm, you transcend your separateness, and there's a moment when you merge together. For most people, that is the direct route to a spiritually transcendent state. Sex and spirituality are cosmically intertwined. The more evolved you become spiritually, the less boundaries there are between your energy and the energy of the universe, of God, of the world, whatever you want to call it. So, it's not easy to sit in meditation and try to reach a transcendent state. That monkey mind is going. But through the practice of lovemaking with yourself or with another, you can tap into one of the most blissful, ecstatic, transcendent states known to us as human beings. That's the orgasmic state. And by working with the orgasm, we can tap into something that is profoundly healthy because it raises your vibration. It sends an ecstatic state through the whole body. Every cell begins to vibrate. And we start to transform our consciousness. So it's not just about pleasure anymore. It's about our spiritual path. And it becomes a meditation. And this is really profound because if we're going to do this anyway, wouldn't we like to bring this into the merging of our spiritual paths? Or at least, maybe you don't want to call it your spiritual path, your path of evolution. Utilizing sex as a tool for evolving. This is a very powerful tool. And like I said before, all the ancients and the esoteric teaching said this is the most powerful tool for your evolution. So let's tap into it. Let's use it. And we can do it playfully and have fun because as you move into an orgasmic state, and where's my French-speaking friend? What do they call it in French? Which means the little death of the ego. That sense of ego is what creates a sense of separateness, which talked about in this. You merge beyond your individuality with the universe around you. Your mind stops, and all of these amazing things happen in the orgasmic state. Remember, it's not only about orgasms, it's about love. But if we are doing the loving dance beautifully, the orgasms can start to happen. Now, that being said, we know that for men, most men, if they're healthy young adults, pretty easy for them to reach orgasm. In fact, sometimes just a strong wind will do it. But if you are... We know that also on the flip side of that women don't have that necessarily easy way to orgasm for a variety of reasons, whether it be stress, health of the body, emotions, even the trauma, physical abuse, sexual abuse, mental abuse. So not all women are having orgasms easily. But through these practices, through Tantra, we all have, including women, access to orgasmic bliss. And if there are blockages from whatever source, it's not about the source anymore, it's about working with the energy. And by working with the energy, we can remove those blockages. So every woman has the potential to receive healing through orgasmic bliss. It literally raises your vibration. An ecstatic state raises the vibration of every cell. So we're going to look into orgasms in depth. One more quote from the famous Osho, the great teacher out of India. First, in the moment of orgasm, the ego vanishes and egolessness emerges. The second thing that happens is that for a while there is no time. Timelessness emerges. When the ego disappears, there is a glimpse of the soul. When time disappears, there is a glimpse of godliness. There is a spiritual experience underlying the craving for sex. If we can become aware of the experience, we can go beyond the sex. Meaning, sex is a gateway to super consciousness. And it's the easiest way, honestly. Because what happens when we're making love and we're really present? Our mind's involved, our energy, our body, and our emotions, they're all present. And as I stated before, enlightenment only happens in the present moment. The only time to step into that blissful, ecstatic state is here and now. So if we can get there through lovemaking, in something we already have a strong attraction to, the more that we're attracted to doing something, the easier it is to do it. You know, sitting here in meditation, which I've been doing for 20 years and still struggle with when I do it, it can be frustrating. You know, you sit and your mind is just like bang, 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 bang. And at the end of 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you're like, why do I even do this? You know, I just sat there and kind of watched how crazy I am, and it's a little bit frustrating. I'm not sure I want to watch that anymore. Is it healthy? So by making love, what happens is the energies flow, you open your channels, you go into a state of opening the heart, the mind and the consciousness expand, and you go into that merging bliss, and you enter meditation easily. So this is why Tantra taps into orgasms and as part of the spiritual path. Guys, this isn't about how good your orgasms are. It's about how much can you grow into a state of love through orgasmic potential. And of course, have lots of fun doing it.